Hello and welcome to your Newsmax Now update. I'm John Bachman. Congressional leaders left the White House late last night without a deal to end the government shutdown, which is now well into its third day. House Republicans continue to try and pass individual bills to fund parts of the government. But Senate Democrats say it's all or nothing. And today, President Obama dug in even deeper before a crowd of supporters in Maryland.
There will be no negotiations over this. The American people are not pawns in some political game. You don't get to demand some ransom in exchange for keeping the government running. You don't get to demand ransom in exchange for keeping the economy running.
Meanwhile, Politico claims Senator Ted Cruz, who has pushed hardest for the repeal Obamacare or else tactic around the shutdown, was attacked by fellow Republicans Wednesday night. Sources say GOP senators blame Cruz for the current situation that Congress is in, saying that Cruz never had a strategy. Now to Tennessee, where a church bus crash left at least 8 people dead and more than a dozen other people injured Wednesday. The accident happened just outside of Knoxville, Tennessee. The bus was carrying members of the Front Street Baptist Church, which is located in Statesville, North Carolina. That bus blew a tire, crossed over the median on the interstate, and then crashed into a tractor trailer and an SUV.
In my 17 years, probably the most serious incident that I've ever been a part of.
Of the 18 people on that bus, 6 of them died. One person traveling in the SUV was also killed, along with the driver of the tractor trailer. 2 of the injured remain in critical condition. And a ship carrying hundreds of African migrants caught fire and sank off the Italian island of Lampedusa Thursday. That boat began taking on water after its motor went out, and according to officials, passengers set fire on the small ship in hopes of flagging down more vessels for help. But that fire spread, and rescuers were only able to save about 150 people. So far, at least 94 bodies have been recovered, and there are about 200 others still missing out at sea, including children. And this is Christopher Cruz. As he was leaving a New York courtroom yesterday, he is now officially charged with reckless driving and endangering the welfare of a child, as well as a few other charges. Police say he is the one who started that fight with the driver of an SUV and a swarm of other bikers in New York. A second man, Alan Edwards, was arrested in connection with the case, but so far Cruz is the only one to be criminally charged. Prosecutors say they intend to take this case to a grand jury, a sign that more serious charges are likely. And coming up next on your Newsmax Now update, giant hornets are attacking people in China. Dozens have died. Wait till you see the damage these creatures are causing. Plus a Newsmax exclusive with Congressman Ted Poe of Texas. Is there any sign of compromise on the horizon? And see why Poe is comparing President Obama to a Roman emperor.
Bad credit card debt happens to good people. Credit card companies lure you in with low introductory rates or low minimum payments, and before you know it, you owe thousands of dollars in credit card debt. It has happened to millions of good people just like you. But here's the good news. Thanks to a powerful program now approved, anyone with $2,000 or more in credit card debt can cut their credit card payments up to half and even reduce or eliminate interest charges altogether. That's right. Our nationwide nonprofit program is helping U.S. residents cut their credit card payments. Call 800-613-3159 now. The call and information are free. We've helped over 500,000 people with their credit card debt, and now we can help you. Call 800-613-3159 to see how this powerful nonprofit program can work for you. Bad credit card debt happens to good people. Get free of credit card debt today. Call 800-613-3159. That's 800-613-3159. Again, 800-613-3159.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information.
They had obviously researched every place, not just given me names. Really? Yeah. They found me a place for what she could afford, and it was magnificent.
We're now very confident that she's safe, and they just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior living information, call A Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
If you're struggling to find reliable senior living information for your mom or dad, then call or go online to get the free help you need during this turbulent time. Call now, 800-908-1254, 800-908-1254.
This is the worst weather we've seen in quite some time, folks. and I don't see any end in sight. People have been calling in from across the state complaining their basements are flooding. One guy said he now has an indoor swimming pool in his basement. I told him he needs the waterproofing innovations from Basement Systems. If you want a dry basement or crawl space that will weather any kind of storm, you need the patented solutions from Basement Systems. You've seen them on home makeover shows throughout the country. With a lifetime warranty, every solution is custom designed for your basement. You can finally have that room you've always wanted with our total basement finishing system. Call now for a free estimate, and you'll never have to worry about storms like these again.
Call now for your free basement inspection at 800-516-9794, 800-516-9794. Learn how to waterproof your basement now. Call this number, 800-516-9794, 800-516-9794.
And welcome back. In central China, dozens of people have now died after attacks from these giant hornets. Take a look here. Many of the victims were chased down before getting caught and stung over and over, some of them as many as 200 times, according to doctors. Hospitals have been flooded as a result, according to health officials. Residents have been warned to remain vigilant, and probably a good idea to stay inside, too. Well, that war of words between Democrats and Republicans shows no signs of ending, unlike this government shutdown. And despite that meeting Wednesday night between congressional leaders and the president, we just heard the president dig in and double down, saying he refuses to negotiate with Republicans like Congressman Ted Poe. And during a Newsmax exclusive, Poe compared Obama to Emperor Nero of Rome.
Nero fiddled while Rome burned. Nero blamed the Christians and Obama blames the Republicans.
This has been your Newsmax Now update for October 3rd. I'm John Bachman. Take care.